Like always, I am the author of the Master 2000, and I'm going to I made a little story about La Veuve, the widow, in full regalia. Let's see if you like this. So she became a widow, and her beloved husband, for whatever reason unimportant to the history, dropped dead, or let's euphemize the expression, was put at rest. Time went by and the poor lady started to develop a craving for some juicy sex. Well, at this stage of her life, juice or not juice have been irrelevant. In other words, all she wanted was some sex, juice or no juice. Finally, one day she met a man that was ready to perform this type of endeavor. Some lost soul, I imagine, that may have belonged to the humane society. So they got together, had a few drinks or coffee, who knows and who cares, and started undressing and got ready for the performance, whatever the outcome would be. She looked really sad. She couldn't forget her lost husband John and felt a bit guilty about this achievement. The man, oblivious to her sadness, he wasn't looking for her joy but himself, asked her to start with some fellatio. Well, he stood up with a pen in full regalia and asked her to go on her knees and perform. Looks to me that he enjoyed humiliating her. After all, she was a widow, wasn't she? And having been deprived of sex for quite a while, some chagrin was the rigueur. And in that position, she obviously would be degraded and pay a price for the acquisition. After all, everything has a price in life, has it not? So she went to her knees and grabbed the hard instrument with her right hand, while her left was leaning at rest on her hips. To make an analogy, something like graciously leaning on the veranda of some cruise ship. To put some fancy into the affair, you know. And before starting, she got a glimpse of her beloved, now defunct husband, and could not but feel guilty in this situation in which she was caught. So without thinking, she started talking. Nowadays, a common habit in mostly older people. Started talking to her ex and apologizing for what she was about to do, and was asking him, her ex, John, pardon and understanding for what she was about to execute, and forgiveness, and etc., etc. And this was going on, and a never-ending speech of sorrow, and tedious and dreary chat. In the right place at the wrong time, always holding the hard instrument on her hand, the pen. So finally the man, upset for this unusual outcome and afraid that the instrument may collapse in front of that humdrum spectacle, had something to say, and loudly and clearly said, "Are you planning eventually to suck on that, or are we just contemplating and enjoying your talk on the phone with John through my penny?" She was still grabbing the instrument that by now was starting to feel a bit floppy, losing brio, and adamantly quit and started job, stopping her conversation with John. And by now, that's all, and no fellatio. Few sentences, I will add to these few sentences on art. Critic of art is a person that, not knowing how to do it, rarely knows what he's talking about. They say that in a work of art, we see more of the artist than the subject, but in some of these artworks, it will be nice to see none. Modern paintings are paintings that usually have been hung on museum walls upside down by the critics of art or the museum directors. So much they know about modern art. When a painting is liked by everybody, it surely may not be a work of art, but a good wall decoration. When you see people puzzled by a painting, join the crowd and get puzzled by the people. Well, some so-called works of art in the museum will make a very nice fireworks. Really, that's all I can say about art.